Hello, welcome everybody. My name is Genix Once, and welcome to the fifth episode of Coffee with Me. And we are receiving Stargazing, the support of Double Bluff Esports that sponsors this series. Welcome.
Hello. Hi.
How how are you?
I'm doing good. Doing fine.
Nice. You slept well after qualifying for playoffs yesterday because we
Yeah,
record this on the next Saturday.
yeah, like a baby.
Okay, that's nice to hear. Could you introduce yourself to everyone that might be listening? Like, who are you? What's your name? Where are you from? How old are you? The usual stuff.
All right. Yeah. I'm Sam. I'm 22. I'm from Germany, and I play support in Double Bluff Esports.
And you love
Yeah,
pigs.
I do love pigs. Yeah.
Okay, when did you start playing League of Legends? Like, when did you discover the game? And what made you think, oh, I like this?
That's a good question. I think I discovered it like 2014 around, like when I was 14. I was watching it at my brother's PC,
Hmm.
and it looked like really fun, and I played like one or two games, and then I got like my own laptop and shit when it was like 2016, when I was 16.
Okay,
Yeah, and I don't know, I just fell in love with the game, kinda like no hate love, just love.
okay.
It made really fun improving and shit. I was stuck like bronze 5 for like a bunch of seasons, to be fair, so that was like really cooked. But I made it out, and I love the improving part, and that you can like always work on yourself, which you can probably do like in every game or in every place that you live. But I don't know, I loved it.
Okay. And so you were stuck bronze. Was it your Riven one trick period or was it something else?
Nah, I was just playing random shit, right? Just something that was fun. I liked playing. Like I played a bunch of these to be fair. I think like 200 games or something,
Oh.
because it was like really cool. Like do the kick thing, do the cool outplay stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, especially since like back in the days it was less common to do good insec and stuff. Like it
yeah.
was pretty rare. Nowadays every single listen in silver is pulling 5 kick flashes a game, even if it's not the the greatest option. So you played basically everything, and what made you start playing support? What is the breakpoint?
Oh, I'm not sure, but I like the dual lane, right?
Okay.
So you're not like sitting alone on the lane,
Hmm.
and it's like way, how you want to say, it makes more fun playing, and it's like easier to play because you can like low key coordinate like your dual mate or the other way around, and
Hmm.
it's like really cool to do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
like the main point.
Okay. And did you discover League of Legends esports way later, or was it something that was a part of your discovering the League of Legends scene?
It's a good one. Uh, I watched some pro play with my brother, like in the back in the days, right?
Yeah,
But
LCSEU.
yeah, kinda. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
back in
watched
the
both.
day. Yeah.
Yeah, but not much to be fair. Like I played it only for fun.
Hmm.
I had like fun improving and stuff, and I improved, but it was like mostly for fun. And I played a bunch of Overwatch when it was not that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Before they
yeah,
killed
but
it.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, after like the Overwatch phase, I swapped back to League, Loki. I
Hmm.
think I know I play in Prime League for like 2 years or something. Yeah, like first only for fun, and then like I understood that it could be more serious
Yeah.
while I like climbed up the ladder to master or close to grandmaster.
Hmm.
And yeah, then I found this team, and it's like build up really professional kind of like, or let's say semi-professional, with
Hmm.
coach, with social media, with manager. Yeah, and it's getting like good vibes to me.
Yeah, and as long as you keep playing good, you can climb. That's one of the big selling points of Prime League, right?
Yes, sir, it is.
And so, like, when you when you were playing Prime League, what made you settle for DB? What made you think, okay, I want to play for this team in particular?
Uh, uh, that's kind of an awkward question, to be fair. Like, I was looking for a bunch of teams and I had like some tryouts, but it didn't work out.
Hmm.
And the tryouts were like scheduled until the end of the season, like the pause of the season where you look for new players.
Okay.
And so I did the tryouts and it didn't work out. Like, I didn't like the team, so the other way around. And then, like after the pause, where people usually ask players to play for the team, the DD wrote me because the support jumped off,
Yeah.
and I said, "Yeah, okay, I can play. I can play one split for DBE in Division 5. It was like Division 5, right?
Yeah.
So it was like kind of cooked. I didn't want to, but it was like, okay, whatever. I take like the competitive experience because I won't find the team for the split anyway because it was over, right? Yeah, and then I met like all the people, and Diddy didn't catch like stupid people or people who are like really bad or something, right? Like you maybe expect from a Division 5 team, like some, I don't know, platinums, diamonds or whatever. We were like full master team instantly. Maybe like some high diamonds, but that's whatever. And we tried our best and had like a coach doing the best stuff and a manager taking care of the team, like organizing scrims and stuff. Yeah. And that was like the point where I knew, okay, looking good. I stay for one more split. Yeah.
And now you are, you will be playing Division 3 playoffs, so promotion to Division 3 playoffs. So it's looking pretty good so far.
It does. It does. Yeah.
So yeah, after you started playing with us, like you had to adapt to a new team that was basically already formed and that just lost their support. And just a split after, if I'm not mistaken, you played with a new AD carry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How hard was it for you to adapt and fit into the team, and then later on to fit your new AD carry to the team?
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, right?
Yeah,
So I had to like adapt.
that's the point.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I like when I first joined, I had to adapt really hard. But it was really hard because the durability patch came out, right?
Yeah.
So suddenly, like all of my champions, like I don't know, Leona, Pantheon, like the all engaged shit was like not good anymore.
Yeah.
It was like only Enchanter. So I had to like swing 180 and start playing Enchanter, which was kind of hard. And I think we had Kappa on ADC, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't know, we had like probably not the best synergy, I'd say. And there was like not much trust thing going on, right?
Okay.
I mean, I didn't play too good, but we were not like trusting each other. What I don't know. I guess you that sounds like kind of weird, but you need that for the bot lane, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So we swapped the ADC, and Nam came in, and he was like a really good player, and we instantly got along really good.
Okay.
And I know I trust him. Like gameplay wise, I trust him really good, and I think that goes the other way around too. And it's like really easy to play with him. Just gotta say that
Yeah,
he's like really good.
he
Yeah.
basically told us the same thing about you last time, so
Oh,
that's
really?
that's a
Okay.
good thing, I'd say. That's a good thing. And yeah, do you believe that fitting together, like even outside the game, like being friendly to each other, is something that is really important to for the bot lane specifically, like having a good relationship even out of the game? Is it something that is needed?
Yeah, I think so. Like, if we don't get along with the people, then the team will not work out, right?
Yeah,
Um, the most important part for bots is like having respect for each other, I'd say.
yeah,
Like, general respect personal wise and like gameplay wise, right?
Hmm.
So you're not saying like, "What the fuck are you doing?" or like,
Yeah.
I'm not doing that shit." Yeah, you're just like, "Okay, we do that and we see," right? So we have like the trust and the respect for each other, and so it works out good, and we improve.
Okay, and that's good. You talked about the durability patch that kinda got at the engage support, but recently Riot made some changes to melee supports and engage champions. Do you think that it was enough? And is it something that might come back soon?
Well, it depends how you declare enough. Like before the durability patch, you can just like pick Leona and 1v1 the ADC, right?
Yeah.
That was like the whole way. uh Now it's just like more supportive. You need like somebody with you, and you cannot like jump on people anymore with no reason. I think it's getting balanced. Yeah. It's probably balanced out closely already.
Okay. Did you see maybe the kit of the new champion that will be released soon? Milio, the
O-
support.
Only some abilities, and it looked kind of broken if you ask me, but
Yeah, true.
yeah.
The ultimate giving cleanse to everyone and healing them is kinda OP, I think. And the range
It's
on
all good.
W as well. That's gonna be scary.
Well, I'm looking forward to playing.
Yeah, true. But not play against.
No, no, no. It's gonna be banner pick for sure.
Speaking of recent changes, what are your opinion on the Yumi rework? Even though it was disabled for last Prime League game, it will be available for playoffs. So,
Hmm.
what are your opinions on that?
Well, let's say like that. It's like a brain dead champion because you're
Hmm.
basically sitting on people and you don't only have to press your buttons, right?
Okay.
But before the rework, it was like a pick you can pick with AP people and you bomber people.
Hmm.
Now it's like more, how do you say it, niche pick,
Yeah.
if you know what it means. Yeah. And like you can't anymore just pick it with whatever. You have to like think about it. Like you can play with ADCs because it gives like attack speed and shields and shit.
Hmm.
And the ult is like no stun anymore. That's pretty good. I think it's
Yeah.
kind of balanced out, but not too much. Like the W healing is really crazy. I played with a Sivir recently,
Okay.
and she dropped like to quarter HP, right?
Hmm.
And as Yumi, you don't have like the heal. You only have it on your passive.
Yeah,
And I
don't
didn't
have
use
heal
it.
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I didn't use it. And the W gives lifesteal, right?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's
So I,
on it healing like just like Ardent back in the day, right?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So she healed from one wave from a quarter HP to three quarters. So that
Oi,
was
oi,
like,
oi.
I was like, okay, what's going on here?
That sounds scary.
Yeah, it's actually really scary. Like, probably has to have to put some nerve into that, but who knows? I didn't play too much yet.
We'll see how it goes. So, what would you say is your favorite champion to play? Which one is your favorite when it is meta?
It's gonna be Rakan and it's gonna stay Rakan.
Okay.
It's like my go-to pick.
Okay. What is your selling point of Rakan?
Basically everything, like the splash shot, the bit of lore that I know, the abilities that he has Zaya, that is like really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and seeing a good
everything.
Rakan play is it's really beautiful. Like you
It
just
is.
dance in the team fight and it's good. What would you say is your biggest weakness on the Rift, and what are you doing to improve this point?
Uh, I have to think about that for a sec.
Of course, you could say that you have no weakness, of course, but
Oh, that's not true. uh, and
okay,
not to do too greedy plays.
okay,
Sometimes I see angles which are not angles, so I'm basically running it, right?
yeah, I can see it. The Healy song special. We'd say
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can call it that way.
And the other thing is, like, if a game doesn't go according to my plans or how I expect it to go, I sometimes like get a bit tilted, right?
Yeah.
But I like sometimes I fail to like get my shit together, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have it like together, but my gameplay suffers a bit under that, or
Yeah.
my macro thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And in opposition to that, what is one of your major strengths?
Well, that will sound really arrogant, but I'm sure that especially with my ADC, I can diff like every lane, and I can do my job with the ADC.
I mean, it
Like,
doesn't really sound arrogant when we see you double kill bot 2v2 like almost every single game. So
yeah, but
is
they're
it
like
that arrogant?
I'm not sure because it's Division 4, right? And
Yeah.
people are not playing too good. But the arrogant part is probably that I think that we could maybe 2v2 a Division 1 bot lane. That's like
Mm.
my take. And that's probably a bit arrogant, but I guess the player has to be a bit arrogant, no?
Yeah, true. True, because if you're not arrogant, you never take any angle.
Yep.
What would you say is your best memory with Double Bluff Esports? And apart from that, your best memory in League of Legends as a whole?
Oof. Um, that's a good question. Like in a whole is when I climbed from gold to diamond in like 2 weeks with Rakan.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that was like a really good feeling.
that's clean, yeah.
Yeah. With Double Bluff Esports, I'm actually not sure because we didn't like accomplish too much, right? We went like from Division 5 to Division 3 playoffs, which is
Hmm.
like a big step, but it's like the whole people we play against were not like better, right?
Yeah.
We only fucked up and then we lost. It was not like, oh my god, we're getting like outclassed or something. And so it's pretty hard like to imagine. It's probably something with Num to be fair, because I really enjoy playing with him. It's like
Yeah.
basically the whole lane thing. I really enjoy that, and it's always good memories.
Okay. You're the first one that doesn't say the LG tournament in that
I
for that question.
yeah, but I don't know. Like that's like the arrogant part again, right?
Hmm.
The last game we lost, where we like got kicked out.
Yeah. The
Um,
the EU finals, EU West finals. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I didn't feel diffed. That's like the problem, right?
Yeah.
Because if you say like the conclusion was that the enemy team was just better, right?
Hmm.
But I don't think like the bot lane was better than us, and that's like really annoying to me. Yeah, I mean we probably like did our mistakes and shit, and it was no team diff at all. But we when we had like a good day, we would have easily beaten them. That's like my opinion, right?
Yeah. Okay. I respect that.
Yeah.
So, what are your ambitions as a League of Legends player for this year and maybe later in the future?
Well, for this year, it is going to Division 2
Okay.
and start making money avec League of Legends.
Hmm.
And yeah, I mean, the rest is gonna come, no? Step by
Hopefully.
step. Yeah.
Hopefully. Okay. And do you think it is very, how do I say that, doable to reach Division 2 this year?
Uh,
Do you think it's gonna be hard or will it be
I think
a piece of cake?
a piece of cake. I don't think it's gonna be a piece of cake. I think it's
No,
gonna be hard.
definitely not.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I can like look on myself, right? And I think in the last half year or whatever, I improved like a lot. So I think
Okay.
if I like keep it up and maybe give a bit more, it's doable, I say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what scenes do you watch? Like esports scenes, and why do you watch them? Do you watch them to improve, or more like laid back entertainment?
It's a mix, and I don't watch too much of it, to be fair. Like,
Okay.
it's so hard for, I don't know, at least for me, right? If to get like a support to watch where I can like learn really much from it. They're like only small things, and everything is like situational, right?
Hmm.
And every support has like their own play style.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's a I'm watching a bunch of like some streamers, but like not everybody I feel like is like on my level, right? That
Hmm.
sounds like arrogant again, but it's whatever. So like they are better than me, but they don't match my play style, or I have to like completely adapt to that, which like kind of hard to. But I find like a middle way to include like some stuff into my gameplay.
Yeah.
I watch sometimes mostly LEC.
Okay.
LCS I don't watch at all. That is like a horror show for me. I don't know. It's like I don't know, watching bad football or something, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
something
Pretty
you don't
much.
want to
Yeah.
watch. And a bit of LPL. Yeah.
Okay. So you don't really watch Keira doing cooking weird stuff on the bot lane.
Sometimes I do, and I was looking. I want to like look in his streams and shit because he's like really good, and I want to learn from that. But I didn't have like the time, or I forgot about it, which is like kind of bad. But I will try to think about it like in the next weeks.
Okay, maybe we see you support Caitlyn someday.
For sure, for sure.
Or support Varus, now that you know what Varus W does.
Yeah, that was actually hilarious when Nam didn't know that. I was like laughing my ass off in the chat.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. It was pretty funny indeed. Okay. You don't follow the Prime League scene, so like the Division 1 and 2, you don't really watch them.
No, not really. But it's kind of time thing, right?
Yeah,
I have like some personal stuff in the moment I have to like figure out.
okay.
So it's like kind of time consuming, and I have to play like my ranked games in the week with like a how do you say it?
A
A set.
requirement.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And then like the scrims, so it's like a bit much, and I kind of miss out on like watching stuff and improving, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, for that I use like Timo to watch my gameplay, but it's like not the same. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not exactly the same. How much solo queue do you do per week?
Uh, if I have a good week, I'd say like per day 3 or 4 games. I play
Okay,
tryhard solo queue. Yeah.
okay. And what do you do besides League of Legends? Because as you said, scrims plus solo queue plus watching replays and stuff, it's time consuming.
Yeah.
What do you do besides that to keep your mental sanity? Because if you're League of Legends 24/7, it's not going to go good.
Uh, one of them is personal. The other one is I work part time at my parents' company,
Okay,
and I do like some sports, but no, not like football or anything. Just like some workouts I do regularly. Yeah.
okay. So you're jacked.
Not yet, not yet. Maybe
Not
that.
yet. It's coming.
Yeah, it's like kind of hard to keep up the rhythm, right?
Yeah,
Sometimes like you miss out on it, or you like really not feeling like it, and I don't like have always the strength to go over it. If that
yeah.
makes
It's
sense.
it's kind of hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Back to solo queue subject. The change to duo not being allowed in Master Plus. Would you say it's something that is good for the game, or it's bad, or it's good for solo queue but it's bad for you because you can't duo with Nam and improve as a duo bot? What's your take on that?
I don't feel like me and Nam would be improving if we play duo queue together.
Okay.
Like we play like a bunch of scrims in the week, right? We play like
Mhm.
I don't know, 4 or 5 or whatever at the moment.
Okay.
So that's like really good improvement. And if we like, we're not let's say like that we're improving in solo queue, right? But we're not going part ways, which are going like away. So like everything we learn, we adapt on the other person, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know. I don't need duo queue. Last time I played duo queue, it was like easy mode playing League of Legends. So I'm not sure if that's good or bad. I have
Yeah.
actually no clue about that.
Both of you would instantly get challengers, so it's not fun for everyone else.
Yeah, well, we played in Diamond with like Master Grandmaster MMR, right?
Yeah.
And like the lanes had no chance against us. There was like no shot they would win. I mean, we played like a bunch of broken shit like Caitlyn Karma, and we didn't play too much. We played like 4 games or whatever, but they had like no shot in lane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but even playing broken duo, it's reliant on player skills still.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
So recently, with the last 2 or 3 Premier League games, we saw that the team identity kind of shifted from playing for both side every game to allowing a bit more resources to top side. Is it something that you wanted? Like maybe shift the spotlight from bot and try to give Ahmed a bit more control, or is it something that came just naturally?
Uh, I think it was like meant to be, because having like the whole pressure of winning on bot lane is really hard to handle, and it's not
Yeah.
something you should have, right?
Okay.
Usually you have like mid lane, but we are like mostly playing support mage style.
Mhm.
So we are not looking that Soge is like getting a bunch of kills or a bunch of farm or whatever, right? We are moving him or he's moving himself, however you want to call it. And it's like kind of relieving to kind of relief to have like somebody on top lane who's like capable of playing split champions or carry champions like Fiora or Jax or something. Yeah, it opens new windows instead of like go brain that team fight for objective. Yeah, especially when you have like we usually get a lead on bots, right? Because we have
Yeah.
like a good draft and we're good players.
Mhm.
So they have to invest more in bot or we take over the game. And
Yeah.
so they can't invest on top. And we usually have like a good pick on top or a counter pick. And so he can get ahead too. Yeah.
Okay.
So they have to like have 5 people against us 4, and our top laner can split, which is like quite good.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely quite good. Would you say that you are the strongest voice in the voice chat for the team, like during the game?
Uh I'm not sure. You have to like ask others probably. It's like different because we're mostly discussing stuff.
Yeah.
In the team fights, I usually try to call like who to focus and stuff, and
Mhm.
people are repeating it. But macro wise, like Pikamin is doing a bunch of stuff. Ahmed is doing too, and Devin too, and Sogi too. It's like more discussing, right, and getting to a conclusion when you have like those I don't know 5 to 10 second windows.
Yeah.
Windows, yeah.
And I wanna ask you something. Like, I personally listen to you more in scrims, the voice chat. Did you notice that your voice shifts when it's going into team fight mode?
Does it?
Yeah, you have a team fight voice. That's not the
What?
same voice as when you're talking usually, and it's really funny to me.
I have a team fight voice. What is
Yeah,
that?
you do.
Okay.
You do.
That sounds kind of funny, yeah?
Yeah, that is. That is. And you never noticed it.
No, I don't. I didn't.
Well, maybe next split we do voice comes video and you can hear your teamfight voice. It's pretty good actually.
Is it?
It is, it is.
Well, then I'm looking forward to hearing it, I guess.
Yeah. Do you have maybe a last subject you'd be interested in discussing? Or any last words to people that were listening to us?
Oh, not much. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the support. And we're gonna keep up our work going to Division 3, maybe to Division 2 in this year.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. Well, that's pretty much it for us. Thanks, Sam, for your time.
Thank
And
you, man.
thanks everyone that watched the video, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye bye.